Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Kyle, 33 years old, and I'm trying to better my life through a number of ways. Um, I'm all for the enjoyment of life in a playful way, playful manner, whatever it may be. And yeah, just enjoying this life, the time that we have here. But sometimes you have to kind of take a look at your life and think, should I grow up at this point? For certain things. Should I do, I guess, whether it's the adult thing to do or whatever it may be. Now, this may sound silly to some, and maybe it is, um, but maybe some people can relate, or maybe not to this extent, but relate in some way, shape, or form, and hopefully can help someone, or more than one person. Now, this doesn't have to be for anyone else, it can just be for me. But me personally, I need this out of my life. And what I need out of my life and what I need to grow up with is food. That being said, what do I mean by that? I'm 33 years old and I can't keep eating, not even necessarily like a kid, but just eating bad food. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect and all of a sudden I'm going to switch over to the healthiest diet, whatever, healthiest lifestyle of eating or anything like that. What I'm saying though is I got to stop with the corn dogs, the TV dinners, the microwave burritos, that kind of stuff. That stuff needs to be gone. The cookies, all that kind of stuff, snacks. Now, I'm not saying at 33 or 30s, 40s, whatever age you are, you can't have those kind of things. I don't want you eating those kind of things because they're not healthy for you. In the sense of you having those kind of things, the age doesn't necessarily dictate it, but I have it way too often. Maybe not necessarily those specifically, but just bad foods in general. I have it way too often, and it's just easy foods to go to. It's just easy stuff to grab. I should take the time to make my food, prepare it. Don't take the easy route out or even take the time to make the bad food instead of making the good food. This may sound silly to some, but what it contributes to is not only being bigger, my weight gain, but also just my overall health, and it's not good for me. So what I mean by grow up is start making your own food. Start being healthy. Start taking your life seriously. Start, being about this life. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I do need to grow up. I need to change. And I'm all for having fun. I'm all for enjoying life. But, in one way or more, sometimes when it's time to grow up, maybe it is time to grow up. And you kind of have to have a conversation with yourself, or maybe with YouTube here, and get it together. But yeah, I'm going to come on here and make this video. I don't know if anyone can relate to it. Maybe not to the extent with all that kind of stuff, but maybe you can with like bad eating and not great choices with health foods and stuff like that. Just know when it comes to weight loss, it is about abundance. I'm not saying I want you to eat this stuff, but if you are going to eat it and you eat it like not necessarily even in moderation, but in the sense if you're eating a caloric deficit, you will still lose weight. I'm not saying you should do that, but that being said, these foods don't have to be, keeping you overweight. You can still lose weight with them, but I would like you to switch to a healthier diet, healthier lifestyle, and yeah, get right, even if I don't do it.